As you get into dealing with strokes a little bit more, you'll find that sometimes they're kind of annoying to work with. This is kind of my personal opinion. I mean, they're necessary. I need them. I use them all the time. But sometimes they're a pain in the butt to select, or sometimes they're a pain in the butt to get to scale, or sometimes you want to separate the object from its stroke. So this is a good way to outline your stroke so that it's no longer a stroke or a line path. It will then be an object just like the octagon here. So I'm going to select on this object. You can see the stroke it's a center stroke. It's coming from the outside and the inside out. I'm going to go up to Object, then to Path, and there's an option here called Outline Stroke. When I click on that, you can see what has happened to the stroke. It is now its own individual object. Let me ungroup these. I'll right click on it, ungroup. Now, this stroke is its own independent object. I can scale this down or do whatever I want with it from here. Let's go ahead and do something like this so we can see. It's now its own object. So from there, I can do some cool effects with stroke. This is very helpful at times. And I find once I find or I create an object how I want it to be, many times I'll outline the stroke, and then just so I don't have to deal with strokes anymore. But another cool thing that you can do is once you have outlined your stroke, is from here you could add a stroke to what used to be the stroke. So let me go ahead and do a yellow stroke, and I'll increase the size. Now you can see I've began to create. That's a little too thick. Let's pull it back a little bit. You can begin to create some cool effects. I kind of lost it there again, huh? So there we go. I don't know what it's doing down here, but it looks like Illustrator's added a few little paths, which displeases me a little bit. I'm going to get my Subtract Anchor Point tool. There we go. Now we come back out. So you can do some cool things with that. We'll see another way to apply a stroke on a stroke later, but that's one way to do it also.